in the first quarter. They shot 53% from 2.
They were getting jiggy with it. That's what they were doing.
See what you did there. Will Smith in the house tonight. He was our bell ringer. And now watching this one courtside. So you're just hoping the Sixers can find something in this second frame. Guerschon Yabusele for 3. Well, Guerschon was the leader.
Wizards could not have asked for a better start on the road. 16-point cushion after first 12 minutes of play.
This is Carrington, again, Baltimore native, a really good move. Just skims off the rim. And this is the Sixer debut for Philip Wheeler, just signed to a 10-day this afternoon. Wheeler right to the cup. Welcome to South Philly, Philip.
If you just see an opportunity and an advantage, you attack that defender. He went right at Jones.
Wheeler's got a great story. We'll get into it tonight. He's a New Jersey native, and that is Vuk, used with Vucevic. No relation.
Cola, right.
Spelled differently.
Oh, getting back to Wheeler, if he's from New Jersey, of course it's a great story.
Why would you ever say that?
Because he's from the great Garden State. That's why. That's why.
Alam may have spent a lot of time of his life in New Jersey.
I'm biased.
There's Louisiana's.
Over the last couple of weeks, somebody that Nick Nurse and his staff can depend on.
Vucevic too strong. And Wheeler knocks it over to Council. 25 years old. Philip Wheeler has had quite the G League journey. He's played for almost every G League franchise, most recently on the Maine Celtics. Also spent time on the Texas Legends, the Spurs G League team this year. And he's Ricky, a little bit short on the turnaround.
Did I hear you earlier say he played in Mexico City too?
He played on, the G League team in Mexico City.
Wow.
Off the mark on that.
A beast.
Played professionally in Puerto Rico, did Philip Wheeler, when he was on the come up this year. As Guerschon hits the 10. And now a 10-day with the Sixers.
Perseverance on display.
Here's our undrafted rookie, Justin Edwards for 2.
Floor quickly.
10-2 run for the Sixers to start this second quarter. 3 minutes gone in the second. Sixers have trimmed the deficit to single digits. And there's another 3, this time from Jalen Martin for the Wizards.
Contributing from beyond the arc. He's got 6 points here early on, does Martin.
10 for 14 now is Washington from beyond the arc.
We're shooting 61% from the field overall.
Yeah. 3 games with the Nets, 7, and now 8 with the Wizards so far this season. So a lot of guys in both colors tonight trying to earn a spot on an NBA team. Justin Edwards. I think it's safe to
continue to go to work, Justin. That's all. Be businesslike about it. Just go at people.
Jones short on that 3. Yabu the first to it. The dancing big all the way to...
Changes ends quickly. Sixers fighting their way, clawing their way back in this, down 7 after being down 16.
See what you did there, the dancing bear clawing.
Too easy.
Very early.
About the local, may not be as great as hearing it on the radio, but still, he's past that. He's an established star. I don't think that ever gets old.
Council blocks. I remember actually working at the movies when Men in Black came out, and that song went everywhere. We were dancing to it, selling popcorn, and there's Martin with a jam.
He made another one, the movie with Kevin Kline, The Wild Wild West. He made a theme song for that one too.
Yep, remember that too, remember that. Carrington clearing for Washington. This is Johnson. Martin asking for it. Now this guy wants it. That was a heat check, and Thor, good weak side rebound. Facing up, firing. Council clears. Let's see if Ricky can get going. Flips it up. Doesn't get the roll. Battling underneath.
Which is French for marvelous.
Très bien.
Oui.
That's all we got. That's all we got. Sixers 6 of 10 from the floor in this second quarter. That's how they've worked their way back into it. Bronx to Philip Wheeler. Rebound Vucevic.
Rebounding edge going to the visiting team, 21-13 as well. Sixers basically limited to one and done on the offensive end. Not a lot of offensive boards.
out the window.
Bagley and Adem challenging that drive. Not an open look for Johnson.
Jeff Dowtin getting the start at point tonight for the Sixers. Bagley way off on that three. Good effort by Wheeler underneath. But Martin comes away with it.
That was too quick, I think. I think Nick Nurse was expecting some passes and swings around the horn.
And the Wizards hit went undrafted back in 2021. And has found a home with the Wizards. Dowtin directing traffic. Two-man game with Adem Bona. To Wheeler, shot clock about to expire. Philip Wheeler, off front iron. Had to get it off though.
Not a great exchange there for your Sixers. It doesn't feel like there's a sense of urgency. They're just nonchalantly passing it around.
This is Johnson, Fresno, California native, like Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets. Martin, way up on the mid-range.
Sometimes, and it's no one's fault. It's just everybody's in new roles right now. They are not defined. These are the roles you defined in the preseason. Somebody's the inbounder, somebody takes it out underneath. These are all roles that are given out to guys, but now with the makeshift lineup, you've got to fly by the seat of your pants.
Dowtin short. The Wizards pushing. And good defense by Quentin Grimes. Steals it away from Sarr.
Got down low as Sarr was about to dribble it, took it from him.
Grimes, the crossover, hanging and drawing. In a couple of our road games, I always have to look at the stats monitor a few times. Grimes with 7 so far tonight. Justin Edwards has 9. Yabu leading the way with 15 for the Sixers. Grimes, Dowtin, Edwards, Bona, and Council, the 5 Sixers out there at the moment. Johnson, every player does almost every time they're whistled for a foul, it appears.
They never foul. Little 2-3 zone for your Sixers.
Champagne into the paint. Good defense by Adem.
Gave Champagne something to think about on his way to the basket.
RAV 4 minutes to play is brought to you by Toyota. Visit Toyota.com to find your 2025 RAV4 Toyota today. Toyota, let's go places. Good rebound by Adem and count.
Nice finish by Ricky through contact.
Wizards scoreless their last 7 trips down the floor. Make it 8. Council from the wing. Good look. Johnson pushing. Oh, wow. What a play, but Kispert out after having left thumb surgery recently. Grimes off the mark. Wizards running again.
Wow, good look.
Martin with a jam.
Still in that lane. Just waited for him a second. Pause for a half a second. Wait for him to catch up, and then a little wraparound left-handed pass.
Poole hasn't scored much himself. Just 5 points for Jordan tonight, Oliver, but 6 assists, leading everybody who's played for either team so far. Dowtin, the floater.
Well, they've got 14 assists on 22 made buckets. So almost 2/3 of their buckets made have been assisted on.
Jordan Poole weaving his way through things. Champagne made that more difficult on himself than it needed to be, but he gets the...
And the refs aren't going to reward that, even if there is contact. Go up strong.
Champagne's got 13, Sarr has 13, Martin with 10 off the bench. Those are your leading scorers for the Wizards. Edwards has 9. And Justin Edwards is into double figures, making 11.
Yeah, had to reach back and extend to finish that one too, because the bigger Sarr was out there trying to get a piece of that. Justin able to evade him.
Good cut from Sarr. And a little head fake to get Adem.
He's frozen for a split second, and that's all he needed for him to take the initiative and go up first.
Sarr's got 15 points in his first 13 minutes tonight. Dowtin drops it off to Bona, who throws it down on Sarr's head.
Time not to challenge that. Not a wise move, because that dude goes at everything with 2 hands to hurt yourself.
Rookie on rookie there. Champagne from the corner. He's 4 of
5 from long range. My goodness.
Again, he's found a spot in Washington. You can tell by the way he plays. Looks comfortable. Final 50 seconds of the first half, 65-53. Wizards in front.